What's up everyone, this is Travis here with Working Class Garage, and today we're going to be checking out my custom automotive test lead kit that I have inside of this DeWalt case. So make sure to stick around and check this out. This is my custom test lead kit that I've put together here. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the cases that I used. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I posted a post of my test lead kit a while back, and it was in a different, smaller case. I really didn't have enough room to put all the stuff I wanted to put in there in that case, and it was kind of flimsy and just didn't work very well. I received these cases from the Home Depot, and I was like, man, this would be perfect to put my test lead kit in. So that's what I did. This top case is the Dewalt 10 Compartment Pro Small Parts Organizer, and it's going to run $9.97, which is a really good price for this case, especially with how sturdy it is. You open this thing up, and it actually has a seal inside here, inside the lid. So it's going to protect it from any moisture if you have it out in the rain or whatever. And it has the little clips on the side too that you can clip up. And then the bigger case down here is the DeWalt 10 Compartment Deep Pro Small Parts Organizer. And that's going to run $19.97. It's obviously quite a bit bigger. And it has metal anti-rust latches on it, and it has the same clips on the side as well with the weather stripping, and all the compartments in here you can take out and move around, so it's pretty much completely customizable. And one of my favorite things about these cases is the fact that you can stack them and you can actually lock them together and they stay hooked together, so you can stack them up, latch them together, and just carry it all as one piece. So I would definitely check these cases out. They're extremely inexpensive. I actually have another one of the big cases too, and they have little notches in the lids where you can stack them up on top of each other and they won't slide around. Really a great option if you're looking for a case to store small parts in. And I'm going to go over what I'm using them for right now. Alright, just to begin with, the bigger case, I'm basically using it just to hold all my fuses and relays. I do a lot of electrical work, which ends up leading sometimes to a fuse block replacement or something like that. So I have ended up with a lot of fuses and relays from old fuse boxes and stuff like that. So you can see here, I mean, I got a pretty good amount of fuses and relays in here, and it makes it to where you can really organize it nicely. So I have all my relays up here, 10 amp fuses, 15, 20, you get the idea. Different style of fuses, you know, the little fuse pullers that the blocks have in. I got a couple of those from fuse blocks that I've replaced, so that makes a really good storage option for this. And I like the weather seal on it too. That way you know no moisture is going to get in there. Even if you got it out in the rain or something, which I don't ever plan on having this case out in the rain. But if for some reason it got out in the rain, I know that nothing's going to get wet inside of it. So that's basically what I use this for. And I like how you can attach this case to the other one, because all my electrical test leads and stuff kind of go hand in hand with fuses. If I'm trying to diagnose a circuit, I find it has a blown fuse, or I blow a fuse on accident, I can just reach down, grab a new fuse, pop it in, and go from there. So it really makes it nice to have all these fuses and relays here. You know, I got about every relay I could need for a GM vehicle, so I can pop it in there if I think I have a bad relay and test it. And it just makes it nice to have this case attached to the other one. That way I got it right there if I need it. So this is the case I'm really excited about. This is my custom test lead kit that I've pieced together. You know, there's a lot of complete test lead kits that you can find out there and buy, but a lot of them are kind of expensive and they don't really have everything I want, or they have more than I need. So I decided just to put one together, and I'm going to go through it all. I'll tell you where I bought some of the stuff, and then some of the stuff I also made myself. So let's just get into this thing. Alright, so let's jump right in here to the sides here. So I have all of my male test leads over here and all my female test leads over here. And this kit, all these things together is a kit, and it's from a company called Jumper Kits. This is jumperkits.com. That's their website. They basically just make these little jumpers that have a terminal on one end, and then they just have like a spade end on the other end, and I'll get more into that here in a second. So I'll link their website down below on these test leads right here. You know, they've got pretty much all the different sizes you need, from the super small like micro 64 to the bigger terminals. And I mean, the kit is pretty much covers everything you need, at least for me working on GM vehicles. I would highly recommend the kit. It's really nice. And with these test leads here, they also come with 2 of these banana style test leads here with the metal spade on the other end, so you can hook into your test leads and then hook this into your multimeter or wherever you want to plug it. And then that kit also does come with some of these, which are basically just dual spade ends. They're just basically like an extension, so you can go into your test lead and then like go into something else if you need some extra wire or whatever. So that's all that kit comes with. Everything else in here I either made or is a separate kit. So I did make all of these here. They basically are they have the banana end style tips on the one side, and they're actually the stackable style, which I got on purpose because that is nice to have if you need to stack some. And then on the other end, I crimped on the male and female spade type connectors. That way I can use it with my test leads and have more options to hook straight into my meter or whatever. So I made those. I basically just bought 2. These were just double-ended cables, and I cut them in half and just crimped and heat shrink those terminals on. Then I have a whole kit of back probe pins, and those will just hook up to a banana style connector like that. And this was actually a kit with the back probes, and it came with these little jumpers here, which are nice. They have the banana style on one side and then the alligator clip on the other side, so you can plug those in to that and then do whatever you want with that side wherever you need to clip it. So that just kind of gives you more options with that kit, and I'll link that kit down below too. And then I also made a really long, like it's pretty long here. I'm not going to unravel it all. I'd say it's at least like 10 foot or so. But it's basically just a double spade extension for my test leads here. So basically you can plug one in this side and another one in the other side and do a long run if you need to do something like that. So that just gives you more options. And then also in here I just have my normal test leads for my meter. Just nothing special. They're just the normal test leads. I just keep them in here because I normally end up going for the ones I made in my meter, because I'm normally doing testing at a connector or something. But I have these in here too if I need those. And of course I have a seam ripper in here because everybody needs a seam ripper to rip through electrical tape and stuff if you're getting into a harness, a wiring harness. I got a little fused jumper here. It's basically just a fuse holder that I have crimped 2 of the spade connectors on each side, so I can hook up all of my test leads to that. I got an alligator clip here. It goes with the leads to my meter that it came with that I just showed you. But that's basically it. So I basically have adapted everything to these test leads here for the Spade style connector on there. So it's worked out really nicely for me, because even though those have that on there, I've made it to where I can just take it straight into my meter with the banana style plug, and it really makes everything straightforward and very universal. So I would highly recommend these test leads right here. These ones are actually really nice, and they do hold up really well. I've been using them now for several years, and they have held up very well. That is my custom automotive test lead kit that I put together. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to message me or leave a comment below or whatever you want to do. Definitely go check all this stuff out. Check out the jumperkits.com. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And as always, guys, I hope you have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching.